Dear students, today we are discussing lesson 6, The Sea, by James Reeves. Open your book at page 53. James Reeves was a British poet. He wrote many poems. He wrote poems both for the grown-ups and the children. In this poem, The Sea, James Reeves describes the sea with the help of a simile. Now, what is a simile? A simile means there is a comparison. যখন কোনো তুলনা থাকে, that is called a simile. For example, if I say as white as snow, that means I am comparing something to snow. তুষারের মতো সাদা, as white as snow. This is called a simile. Or as brave as a lion. Here, the poet compares the sea to a dog. Let us find out how the poet compares the sea to a dog. Open your books at page 54. The sea is a hungry dog, giant and grey. The poet compares the sea to a hungry dog. And how is the dog? The dog is giant. Giant means very big. And what is the color of the dog? The color of the dog is grey. In Bengali, dhushar. The color of the sea is grey. That is why the poet compares the sea to a hungry dog. A giant, a big dog, a dog having greyish color. He rolls on the beach all day. He means the dog. The dog rolls on the beach. Beach means the seashore. The waves of the sea lash on the shore. ঢেউ আছড়ে পড়ে সমুদ্র তীরে. So the poet imagines that the dog is rolling on the beach with his clashing teeth and shaggy jaws. Jaw in Bengali it is called choal. Shaggy means rough. Clashing teeth, the teeth that are coming into contact with each other. That means the dog is clenching its teeth. যেন দাঁতে দাঁত পিষছে. Clashing teeth and shaggy jaws means rough jaws. Hour upon hour he gnaws the rumbling, tumbling stones. To gnaw means to bite and chew. কামড়ানো এবং সেগুলোকে কামড়ে খাওয়া. That is called gnaw. The sea dog is biting and chewing what? The stones. There are many stones on the beach. The stones are rumbling. That means they are producing a strange sound. Tumbling, about to fall. যেন পড়ে যাচ্ছে. That means the waves of the sea lash on the shore and hit the stones. ঢেউ আছড়ে পড়ছে পাথরগুলোর উপরে. The poet imagines that the sea dog is biting and chewing the stones. And bones, bones, bones. The giant sea dog moans. Moan means to howl, to give out a cry. The sea dog is howling. Actually, when the waves lash on the sea, on the shore, a strange sound is produced. This is the moaning or howling of the sea. The giant sea dog is moaning. What is it moaning? The dog moans about the bones. So the poet imagines the giant sea dog is howling, shouting, crying over bones, licking his greasy paws. Paw in Bengali thaba. Greasy means covered with oil, oily. The giant sea dog is licking its oily paws. And when the night wind roars and the moon rocks in the stormy cloud, then night descends on the sea. Night sets in. A wind roars. That means when the wind blows, it produces a terrible sound. And where is the moon? The moon is hidden in the clouds. It is stormy cloud because a strong wind is blowing. He bounds to his feet and snuffs and sniffs. He means the sea dog. To bound to one's feet means to run swiftly. The waves are hitting the seashore. The poet imagines that the dog is running quickly. And he snuffs and sniff. To snuff and sniff means to take the air inside the nose and produce a sound. নাক দিয়ে আওয়াজ করা। Just as a dog snuffs and sniffs, the sea dog is also producing a terrible sound, shaking his wet sides over the cliffs. What is cliff? Sometimes rocks or big pieces of stones come out of the sea. সমুদ্র থেকে বড় বড় পাথর উঠে আসে. This is called cliff. The sea dog is shaking his wet side over the cliffs. That means the waves are lashing on the overhanging pieces of rocks. ঢেউ আছড়ে পড়ছে পাথরের উপরে. The poet imagines that the dog is shaking his wet sides over the cliffs. The dog is trying to dry itself. যেন সে শুকনো করতে চাইছে নিজেকে. And he is shaking his wet sides. And howls and hollows long and loud. To howl and hollow means to give out a terrible cry. The sea dog is giving out a terrible cry. That means the waves are producing a terrible sound. In this way, the poet compares the sea dog, and the poet compares the sea to a hungry dog. Read up to this point. We will finish it in the next class, and I will send you the questions and answers. Thank you.